Good evening and welcome to the District 2 Ops report being brought to you this evening from the Romsey Group headquarters, where there's a bit of commotion going on in the background. A meeting has just completed and people will be just getting themselves a cuppa and heading home. And I'll just cover a few things from this month for May meetings. Firstly, on a preparedness point of view, there's an inquiry that's been commissioned by the government into CFA volunteer recruitment, training and support, and we'll be seeking volunteers shortly to attend that meeting forum for the Loddon Mallee region. So if anyone has an interest personally in attending that, please let us know. This month's report is titled The Structural Fire Season, and we would ask people to dust off their structural PPC and get their procedures ready for the structural fire season, as people are firing up their heaters and everything is starting to turn to structural incidents that we have. The following is an excerpt from communication from the CEO advising the board has approved the following vision and mission for CFA. The first is what we are. CFA is a community-based fire and emergency services organisation. Secondly, the vision. The vision is that we're working together with communities to keep Victorians safe from fire and other emergencies. And our mission is to protect lives and property. The next bit of news is that Brigades Online is moving to a new format, and that will be called VSP, the Volunteer Support Portal. So you'll see that soon. The planning for the replacement of the radios begins in District 2 during May, so you'll start to see some discussion about that. During the election meetings, there's been some discussion about MFPC membership, and throughout District 2, MFPCs are now winding up, and brigades are asked to think about, at a group level, having a representative that will represent them on the new municipal fire management planning committees. They will be municipal based, and we'll be asking groups to have a representative on each of those. So we ask brigades and groups to think about how their valuable input will go into those committees, and at elections we'll be asking for a group representative. From the paging point of view, we've found that pages have an internal battery which goes flat if their AAA battery is left out of them. So if you have pages that are sitting in drawers or being used in some way like that, we ask that they are fitted with batteries so that that internal battery doesn't go flat all the time. People will have seen some maps sent to them by Chris Jacobson about black spots, and from a group point of view we've issued those. We asked groups to go through that as one of the Royal Commission recommendations. CFA was asked to work on black spot areas, and people will know their own area and know where they can get good radio coverage and not, and we ask you to feed that back to us through this system. And for DivComs, train-the-trainer sessions have been held for DivCom operation and for the readiness checks that are conducted in those, so several people throughout the district have been trained in that. The Loddon Mallee Ops Championship running team for the Rural Championships came home pretty sore and sorry, but they come home sporting a medal and a third place overall equal, so that was pretty good effort in C grade. From the floods point of view, the last of the community meetings being held by Mr Comrie and his team were held in District 2 at Carisbrook last week, and that was attended by over 50 people. From a CFA People News point of view, advising, very pleased that we have 3 new Bassos commencing. In the Fortuna group we have Amy Starrick, Central Goldfields Jenny Cheney, and in the Macedon Rangers Fiona Ritchie. So please make all of those people welcome as they start in the next week or so. The thoughts of us collectively are with the families of Tom Fleming, the ex-Carlfrew founding member, Raymond Bird of Newstead, and Faye Fawn of Huntley, who have all recently passed away. Our thoughts are also with volunteer firefighter Andrew Smith, who from Inglewood, who suffered a heart attack last month and is now recovering, and we're very glad that. Hello, and just continuing on, we had flat battery problems with last night's video, so just completing the last bit of the ops report. Our thoughts are with volunteer firefighter Andrew Smith from Inglewood, who had a heart attack last month and who's recovering now, so that's good news. Some new people, we welcome Sally Turvey, who's the IMT Capability Coordinator, who will be working in the Loddon Mallee region and started during April, so welcome to her. And advice to Craig Britton, will be having some hard-earned leave during all of May, and Justin Daly will be acting as the OIC of the Bendigo Fire Station during that time. So that concludes this month's Ops report, and until next month, goodbye from us.